hi everyone, I'm Mick and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the Mcaster Studio. I've just bought them for myself from Gear for Music. I'll put a link in the description. Now there is a reason I've bought it. I'm trying to customise my sound throughout the different live streams that I'm on. Now I've been using I'm using the SM7B, the Shure SM7B. I'm using the Fethead as a lifter and it's been going into PreSonus Audio Box i2. The only thing is with an Audio Box i2, you can't customise your sound. All you can do is you turn your gain up and down and you use the Phantom 48 to make the lifter work. Obviously these microphones don't need Phantom 48, they're a dynamic microphone, but they will ignore it if you're using it, so it's no problem. So I bought this and now I'm going to install it, and it might not be brilliant, but I can't find another one, another installation for Windows 10. Everybody that's installed it have been on a big studios and they've been using Macs. So I just thought I'd do this. If there's anybody like me that's having a bit of a struggle, you might be able to use it. Well, my downward camera is not really suitable for the size of this box, to be really honest. Mine usually does much smaller devices. So we'll just try and open it up and show you. Sideways glance, so you get paperwork, a quick setup guide, and there is your mixer, or my mixer. In there are the cables that you need to plug it into the computer and into the microphone, or the microphone into that. And this is what it looks like when it's out the box. 4 rubber boots on the bottom to stop it scratching whatever it stood on or slipping off. And we'll just take a quick look what's in this white box at the side of it. USB Type-C cable. And a 3-pin power adapter as I'm in the UK. First thing you need to do, that is your microphone gain for the whole input. So I've just been messing about for about 5-10 minutes trying to make my microphone work, thinking I hadn't selected it. Selected through OBS, nothing coming up. Simply you need to turn that. Now I've got that turned to about 2 o'clock. I haven't gone through that one yet, so this is just a bit of a basic look round. That knob there is for contour, so there's presets within it. By pressing that there, that comes up contour. Select it again. Hopefully you're going to be able to see. That screen looks a lot better than that. That is just obviously a camera effect from the screen. So you can either select none. I've selected broadcaster. That's Deepcaster, and again you can alter the density of that filter by using that knob there, so you could turn that all the way up to there. I've had it set at 2 o'clock on the broadcaster one. That's Deepcaster. Brightcaster, I've just heard somebody else use that and it does sound very bright. There's auto leveler, so presumably that's an auto level. A hard compress, you can even have a hard compress, and again you would be able to turn that all the way to there. Just basically dial into what you want to use. Bright, crisp, now there's a crisp, that's crisp there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's one for AM radio, so if you want to sound like you use broadcasting on AM radio. Good morning and welcome to the BBC. That was back in the 60s in my day. Vintage vinyl. Oh, does that mean you get the scratches to come with it as well? And obviously, as I said before, you've got the adjustments on there. Now, they are presets. They don't dial in as I thought they would do. So probably not the same as a graphic equalizer. But if you haven't got one available, it works pretty well. So I'll put it back to the one what I said, which was broadcaster. Come back out of there. Then we go on to FX, which is the next knob at the top. So that's already turned all the way off. Not sure what all these sounded like, but the one that was pre-selected when I started to use it, I listened to one of my recordings back and I thought, what's going on here? If I can find it, where is it? Yeah, Mega Deep. Let's try Mega Deep. I was actually looking for Munchkin, so that's at 9 o'clock. That's at 12 o'clock.
That's round at 2 o'clock. That's round at 3 o'clock, and I think it oh, there we go. It goes off at about 5 o'clock. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and then back to 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Round to 9 o'clock, and back to off. Grandma. Let's see if I sound like a grandma. I'm pressing the wrong button now. Hello, I'm a grandma. It would be deep voice grandma. Let's turn grandma effect up even more.
These would probably be more toys, really. It probably wouldn't be something that I would use. A little bit of reverb just to deepen the voice, or to bring the voice up would probably be something that I would use, but that's grandma there.
And round back off, so. Oh, there we go, Munchkin. So, Munchkin. This is quite funny, but I mean, why would...
I certainly wouldn't use it for what I'm doing. I suppose if you were using it to do a disco or something like that, you might use it. So there we are. And this actually gets, so when you get in somewhere around there, you probably can't even tell what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And back to round there. So let's move into a few more settings. Not sure what we're going to do with sampling. I'll have to look into that a bit further. So we've got lighting. I've just turned my lights down to do this. That's obviously showing them up. If you click on to that, it brings a glowing light out the base, which would look quite cool in a gaming setup. My lights aren't really set up for that. I have to have them fairly light for displaying things, small sort of electrical items. Then you can turn that on to a white, turn it on to red. Glows all the way around the base, coming out the bottom. And there's an orange, yellow, green. That green's quite nice. Whether I'd actually use it, I don't know. We'll see. Light blue. I suppose if you were doing an ASMR setting, that type of thing, that's a dark blue, which doesn't shine that bright. Lovely purple. Magenta. Everybody likes magenta. You can see it better if I put my hand there, really. Pink. And back round to off. So I probably wouldn't have that on there at all. Back out onto utility. Firmware update. My firmware is up to date. Factory reset, we better not press that. Storage mode. And output gain. So that shows you my output gain. So I hope you've enjoyed that video of how I set up my MCaster Studio. There was a few things I couldn't show you because of my camera setup. I'm not really set up in that way. I couldn't show you how I connected it into the computer, but it's just a simple USB plug. You plug the USB end into the computer and the Type-C end into the back of the mixer. You can clearly see it's marked where you put it in. Plug your microphone into the XLR socket and then plug it into the wall. There's a little round barrel that goes into the power thing, and then plug it into your wall socket, and then it will all power up. What you need to do then, well, it'll do it itself. Your computer will then, because you plug the USB in, download the drivers for it. In about two minutes, you'll get another noise to say that it's ready for working. If you then go over into your OBS and take a look in where your microphone normally is, it'll show you MCaster Studio. Click on that, and then you're all set up. Then what you do, if you're like me, you'll sit there and go, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. And then all of a sudden, I noticed the gain at the bottom left-hand corner. You just turn the microphone gain up, and then the little thing on your OBS will start going across. You'll be in business. and it'll be working. Now, the setup I used before this, the reason I've gone for an audio mixer is because I wanted to take my sound with me. Sometimes I guest on other shows on YouTube, and the way I used to do it before, the guy called Seapor's Music, I'm going to put a link in the description to the video. It's a cracking video, and it actually shows you how to make any microphone sound better. Now, if you've got a broken microphone or a really rubbish microphone, there's not really a lot you can do with it. But if you've spent a few bob and you've off Amazon, 60, 70 quid, something like that, got yourself a reasonable microphone, and you're a little bit disappointed with the results, it's probably not the microphone, it's just the setup that you're using it in. And this guy, he did a video, and it shows you noise gates to get rid of your sort of hiss as you gain hiss because it's turned up a little bit. It shows you how to turn the gain up, how to then download a graphic equalizer to get you a decent tone for your microphone that suits your voice. You can alter it anytime you like. Get it, more tone on it, more bass on it, more whatever, and get yourself sounding the way you want to. So I'll put a link into that. But I said the only problem is with that, if you then go on to live stream on somebody else's and you're not using your OBS, then you leave your sound with you when you go. So my idea was to buy this mixer and do it that way. Now, if you're looking to buy one of these at the minute, I bought this from Gear for Music. I can vouch from the Aragood company. The postage is really quick. Everything comes as it should be, well packed, brand new, all wrapped up in a box. It's not cheap sort of knockoff import stuff. It's all good stuff. They're a proper supplier to the music industry. There's some really good microphones on there as well. Definitely well worth a look at that company. And I say I bought it for myself. Each time you buy from them, they send it out straight away, and it's always in really good condition. It's all, they actually have a second-hand section as well. So if you're looking to spend a little bit less, there might be something up you can pick up in there, even if you're a musician. Well, the only criticism I did have with it, and I want to mention it as well. Now, on the Presonus audio box I had before, the lead that came out of it was a good length. Now, this is USB-C on one end and a normal USB on the other, and the lead's too short. If my computer was any further away from this box than where it is, I would have had to move the box or the computer. It's only just reached. So I'm probably going to have to go and buy another cable. And well, why not put another foot on the cable? Another 6 inches to a foot on the cable. Seems a bit ridiculous. They could even make it, £91.99 and give you a 6-foot cable. It just seems a bit ridiculous, really. But I suppose people in the music industry have probably got a box full of cables, so they're not going to be worried. But that's just a minor gripe. I mean, the rest of it, I'm not really qualified to do a review on a mixer because I've never used another one. But it seems to sound good to me. I'm really enjoying using it, and it looks really cute and professional. So that's it. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do make sure it is a respectable comment. We're not here to be abused. It's a new thing for 24. If you leave a snippy comment, you get snipped. You're gone. You're finished. We'll block you from the channel. So come back anytime, and we'll catch you all soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.